Welcome back, everyone, to another week of Grim Claws reviews. You can call me Grim, but my reviews don't have to be grim as long as the product's good. We'll just get all the YouTube stuff out of the way. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. It's very easy to do. Share to other social platforms such as Twitter and Facebook. That's how YouTube uses their algorithm to show whose videos to share. And if you're on a phone, you can just like it right under the video. Smart TV, just click the three little dots and scroll over to like. And for subscribing, you can just wait till the end of the video and click on my face, or go straight to my page and subscribe and hit the bell there. Now, the second thing I want to address is, well, first of all, big grim fist to all the Legion members. Thank you for growing, and the bigger we can get this Legion, the crazier videos we can do, and the more people we can help out. So, I really hope you guys consider the work that I put into these and the money that I spend on these, and it's for you, and everything is reinvested. And I'm investing my own money for my stock portfolio, which, like I said, we'll go over in a different video. The second thing I want to address is this mask. Now, I know it's part of my Grim Claws persona, but I've been watching back my last few videos, and what I realized is we see masks every day, advertisements for them, we see people wearing them, we have to wear them ourselves, and when people come home at the end of the day, they don't want to see content with someone wearing a mask. So the new Grim Claws persona is the bushy beard, which brings me to my third point. I'm going to let you guys decide what to do with this. So, down in the comments, the majority will win. Either I'll grow it out continuously, just keep it as it is and keep growing it through No Shave November into December, or I'll shave it all completely off within the next week. I'll go down to the comments and I'll check who voted, and the majority will win, and that's what'll happen. So, the reason we're here today is if you've seen, let's say, Crazy Russian Hacker or Terrace Cull. He does unboxings on his channels, mystery boxes. They're not from the dark web. I'm not going to get into that type of stuff. They're usually junk drawers from eBay vendors, and they have antiques and stuff in it in foreign currency because that's what he likes to collect. And it's kind of a crapshoot. You pay a certain amount of money, and you could get some really valuable stuff or some not so valuable stuff. So thank you, Terrace, for the inspiration. I ordered this mystery box about a couple months ago. It arrived last week, and I've been itching to get into it, and so I couldn't wait to do this video any longer. He orders from the same vendor, I believe, each time. I ordered this from an eBay collectibles store. You could spend $100, $350, or $500, and you're guaranteed anywhere from $100 to $1,000 worth of valuables. This is the $350 version. If you're wondering why it's in luggage, it's actually pretty cool. I think this is part of the mystery box itself, but it's actually in, it's kind of roughed up a little bit, but it's actually in Samsonite luggage with the carrying case, the extending handle, which you probably couldn't see out of frame, and the rollers on the bottom. Now, the reason I took it out of the boxes that it was shipped in is because when I got the box, I shook it around and it felt like there was only one thing in it, so I wanted to make sure I didn't get ripped off. And I opened it and it was this, so I was glad to see that I didn't get ripped off. So with further ado, let's take a vape real quick. And let's get into this mystery box. Alright, I'm just going to start by the front and go from there. There seems to be, let's see, there's a big pocket right here. Alright, there's a whole bunch of stuff in this. There seems to be some vintage candles. It looks like they say 50 cents on the bottom, so they're either just cheap candles or older candles. I'm going to set those behind because there seems to be a lot of them, and they're going to take up a lot of table space. Next we have, seems like a best of word finds book. I'm not sure if this is collectible, old. It doesn't look like it. It looks like a brand new one, but I mean, it is a junk drawer mystery box from a collectible store. I guess not everything has to be collectible. That's part of the gamble. Next we have, oh, now this is good right here. Now these are collectible, and I love Dragon Ball. We got Dragon Ball socks. We got a pair with Piccolo on them. We got just the regular Dragon Ball Z ones. We got a pair with Goku on them. They're actually still attached to another pair, which just says Dragon Ball Z and then has the Dragon Balls on the other side. And then we have this last pair, which says Dragon Ball Z, and it's got Goku in Super Saiyan, looks like Super Saiyan Mode 1, or however you say it. Let's see. There's a Shout wipe in there. I'm kind of clueless on that one. I'll just stick that back with the candles. There's a pen. Doesn't look collectible. It says cRNAs making a difference one patient at a time. Future of anesthesia care today. So, it's not a collectible pen, but it does remind me to say props to all the heroes on the front line. All you nurses and doctors and rehab technicians and everything. Like I said, I used to be on YouTube quite a long time ago, and I left to get my medical degree. I'm a mental rehabilitation health technician, MHRT for short. I have 8 certifications in that. I went above and beyond to get a couple lifetime certifications so I could work with not just people with mental health problems, but also intellectual and developmental problems and people with physical problems. And I then also went ahead and got an associate's degree in automotive technology so I can inspect cars in the state of Maine if I were working for a shop instead of doing medical. And I have an SAA degree in suspension work. But I choose to do medical. That's where my heart and my passion is. It seemed like there was one more thing in here. It's in a plastic bag. It looks like one of those travel Johnson & Johnson first aid kits. So let's see if maybe there's something else in it. Nope. That's actually just a Johnson & Johnson first aid kit. We got sterilized bandages, triple antibiotic ointment, gloves, stuff like that. Again, not valuable. Maybe it's an older one, or it's just part of the junk from the junk drawer title. Like I said, even though it's a collectibles shop, it's kind of a crapshoot on what you're going to get. Anywhere from $100 to $1,000 worth of collectibles. And I'm going to put this back here with some of the other useless stuff. And I spent $350 on this one. The luggage alone is probably a good, I don't know, I'd have to say $50 in this condition. So knock it down to $300 right there. That seems to be everything in that pocket. There is a little zip up pocket right here. Okay. Looks like we have some little gadgets and whatnot. Oh, now this made my day. It's a pocket keychain from Rick and Morty. It's from the Citadel of Ricks. You know how there's, multiverse of Ricks. This is the slow Rick, that makes friends with Jerry. So that's very cool. I like that. That's collectible. There seems to be some little knickknacks in here. There's a large dice. I'm just going to pull my glasses down, see if you guys can see everything I'm seeing. Yeah. Okay. There's also this magnetic Chevy emblem, which looks like it came off somebody's car. It actually rotates around, and it's magnetic. So, I don't know, maybe it's a paperweight, maybe collectible. Also, here is another dice, which it's very easy to do dice tricks if you have one of these in your pocket. So it's always good to have a dice in your pocket. Let me come around and show you. Alright, as you can see, let me try to get this straight on. The dice is on 6. The dice is on 5. The dice is on 6. The dice is on 5. Back to 6. Now the dice is on 1. It's a cool little trick to learn, just to impress your friends. So, I like dice. They're fun for me. Excuse me while I take another vape break. Also, don't forget, I have the Great Vape review coming up. It'll be not the next video. The next video is actually going to be what's in this box over here, which is off frame. You may be able to see just the corner of it. But this box right here is going to be the next video, and you're definitely going to want to see what's inside it, because it's amazing. I haven't unboxed what's inside the box yet. I only opened the box to make sure I got the right product, but it's still completely sealed. Alright, getting back to this mystery box. Okay, it seems like we've done both of those pockets, so let's open up the larger pocket now. See how you do that. It's got one of those mechanisms where you can, extend it or smush it down depending on how much luggage you have in there. So it's kind of hard to figure out which zipper is which. I thought there was one over here. Okay, that's just to expand it. So So it must be this top one. Okay. Oh, something's falling out over here. It looks like a antique soap dispenser. I like the fact that they took the time to clean it up and empty it out. This is something I'll definitely use around my house. I don't know how much value it has, but we'll put that over here in the keep pile. I think I'm going to put this book over here in the not so valuable pile. Okay, immediately right off the top, I see some things I'm very excited about. First one is digitally remastered Season 2 box set of Dragon Ball Z. First time you guys get to see my eyes, if we pull this down, actually, let's just drop it out. It should unfold, yes, and all the CDs are in there. So, very nice. That's about a $50 DVD right there. I also see another one. This one's digitally remastered Season 1. And again, that's what the box looks like. And oh, this one's a double folder. All the CDs are right in there. That's amazing. I'm gonna get watching this immediately. And it's a collector's item. So that's about $100 in DVDs right there, plus about $50 for the luggage. So I'm probably already at about $150 at my $350, plus the socks and the stuffies. I'm not sure. There's one more DVD in here actually, and this guy either knows me personally or he just really lucked out. Is what happened. But he sent me JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Volume 1, which again is probably about a $30 or $40 DVD, if it contains everything. Which, yes, it does contain all the CDs. And I'll show you why that's amusing to me. I just gotta step off camera for just a second, and I will be right back. This is why it's so amusing to me. Hopefully you can see that good in the light, but this is actually JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Season 2. I was actually missing the first season, so the fact that I got it in this is is amazing. I'm gonna set this back over in my DVD collection. Because I don't want it to add to the value of the mystery box since it didn't come out of it. All right. Grim Fist for the Legion members. Quick vape break. Alright, let's move on. Let's see what we got. We got more of these old 50-cent candles. Nothing really to show about them. Just old vintage candles. I'm gonna stick those back here in the not so worthy pile. Now I see another Dragon Ball item right on the top here, and it's a Dragon Ball cup, and it's got Goku on one side, and it looks like it says Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F, so it must have been for that Resurrection F movie that came out. That I'll put with the socks here. That'll go up in collector's money someday. Not someday soon, but... Alright. Now I see a lot of stuffed animals, which I don't know very much about. Let me move these little trinkets. So, these I'm going to have to look up later to get the worth. And let me stop myself right there. As far as looking things up, like I said, I ordered this months ago. I didn't realize it was going to take so long to get here. And I deleted my history since then, so I don't have the exact link to the store that I bought it, but I am going to search through my phone. And my phone that I use is an Asus Zenfone 5. I'm actually going to be giving that away to a viewer. It's in mint condition. It's got tempered glass screen protector on it and a case on it, which both of those are worn. But if you take the tempered glass off and the case, the phone's in pristine condition, and it's an amazing phone. And I'll be giving that away to one lucky viewer. You just have to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and then leave a comment about why you want the phone. And I will send it to you. I will pick a random number generator, and whatever number it generates, that'll be the winner, and I'll send the phone out to them. So, if you want to get into that giveaway, just like, subscribe, hit the bell, and type a comment about why you want the phone in the comments. But if I can find the exact site that I ordered this from, I will put it in the description before I upload the video. Now I have a lot of stuffies in here. A lot of these dangling monkeys. We have an orange one. We have a pink one. We have a blue one. I thought I saw one more in there. Oh, is that it? Oh, there's two more in there. We have a green one. And we have, I guess, a naked one. I don't know if these are collectors or not. I don't see anything special on the tag. Honestly, it kind of looks like something you can get at the dollar store. So hopefully they don't become cat toys for my cat, Hairs. He's actually off frame right now, causing havoc over by the TV. There's this old looking duck. Again, don't know much about stuffies. I'm going to have to look up the price on all these and see if they're collectible or not. There's this really freaky snowman. I don't know if you guys can get a good look at that. And he's got like a glued on hat. It almost looks homemade, honestly, but maybe it's handcrafted or something. I have no idea on that one. All of these stuffies I will look up in price and to help determine if I came out ahead or not. Okay, I see a toy here that reminds me of my 90s. Sorry, not my 90s, the 90s. And it's Baby Dinosaur from the show Dinosaurs. And you press this little lever and he moves his head in his frying pan. Not the mama! Used to love that show. So, I don't think that's quite become collectible yet, but it's still a cool item to have. I'll definitely display it on my shelf. Oh, there's another stuffed animal. There's actually a couple more stuffies in here. Now this one's actually a Beanie Baby, so that might be worth something. And this one looks like a shark or some type of whale. No tag on it, so it's probably going to be no way to tell why exactly that's in here. It might just be something they threw in. Okay, we have a random tennis ball. That's definitely not a collector's item. So let's put that back here. We have a Finding Dory yo-yo, and I know a lot of these Disney movies, you know, the merchandise is long and forgotten after the movie is, and you know, these can go up in price, these toys. Unfortunately it's opened, but maybe I'll get some yo-yo practice out of it. Just pulling out a couple things that don't really make sense. Here's a tiny little Jameson bottle. If you're a fan of Jameson, give this a like. I'm not sure if the person packing it just had a nip and he threw it in there, or if what's the case. But it's definitely not worth anything besides maybe a 5-cent deposit. But probably came from out of state, so I couldn't deposit it anyways. We got a guitar pick. Looks like an old one from Dunlop. Sorry if my fat fingers are getting in the way. I'm German and Dutch on my dad's side, and Scottish and Irish on my mom's side, so I got big thumbs, fat fingers, and I bumble around and I'm clumsy, so that's me in a nutshell. Alright, okay, now these are going to bring everyone back to a couple years ago. Seems to be a lot of them. Let's see. I'm just going to set them here right now and I'll show them one by one. Yeah, that looks like it's it. Oh, no, there's one more over here. So there's a collection of fidget spinners. This is one of the ones that lights up. Or it's supposed to, at least. Looks pretty cool. It's just a little fidget toy. I don't want to go through all the light modes, but one of them apparently doesn't work, so that's going to decrease the value if these things do go up in price over the years. So there's that one. There's this Luck of the Irish one. It looks like 4-leaf clovers. Spin on it. We have a plain red one here. Very heavy, very solid. There's yellow, white, and black that are all just like the red. I think from the same company. They're all very heavy and solid. Here's the white one. Here's the black one. Black one looks really cool, actually. And then there's this tiny little 3-pronged one. It's very small. You can see it between my fingers. And it just whips around. Doesn't have quite the velocity as the other ones. It'd be a good one to keep in your pocket if you get fidgety. Now these have been interesting to me. I've seen them as I've been looking through here. Now what these are is a pack of playing cards. And I know this because I watch Chris Ramsey's channel quite a lot. And he has a friend, and I know Chris Ramsey and his friend are probably never going to watch this video. But if they ever do somehow, I apologize for messing up any names. But I believe these are made by his friend Alex Pandrea. And I believe they're called the Color Knocks. And basically, I collect cards because I do dabble in Magic from here to here. But they're just simplistic, beautiful cards. I mean, you have a green gradient that goes across them. They fan out really well. Nice spring to them. You got a Joker here. This one, it seems to have every card in the deck listed in order in tiny little writing. I hardly doubt you guys are going to be able to make that out on camera, but I'm not sure what the point of that is. Maybe you can like circle one and do a prediction or something like that. Let's see. And another Joker. So, beautiful cards. I kind of wish maybe they had added a double-sided card or a blank card. You know, just something you could immediately do a trick with out of the box. But nonetheless, these are definitely collector's cards, and they're very collectible to me. Hopefully I'll learn some tricks with them and I can show you in a further video. Alright. Now we have some puzzles, it looks like, and I know what this is simply because I had one when I was a kid, and it's tanagrams. Now if you open this up all the way, I don't want all the pictures to fall out, but by my thumb right here, it's going to be impossible to see because they align up so well. It's a bunch of pieces, and then there's about 50 to 100 of these cards, and you're going to use these pieces to make those shapes. So if you can see some of the shapes right there, and it's all self-contained in its own little thing. So again, very collectible to me. Maybe not value-wise, but collectible to me. This looks like a thumbs up that says "World's Greatest Dad." If this guy's kids gave this to him, then that's kind of a jerk move to throw it in somebody's junk box. Maybe it was just laying around the store and didn't sell, and he threw it in. Maybe he thinks I can give it to someone. I mean, my dad deserves it, so why not give it to him? So, kind of running out of table space here. What do we got over there? Okay. Now we got, some more Rick and Morty stuff. Now that's awesome. This is a Rick and Morty's collectible figurine. And if you look on the back here, it tells you the rarity of each figure that you can get. And this one is oh, well, that's certainly going to lower the value of it. I got a body and a head. I know some super glue can fix that. I got some Gorilla Glue over there, so That kind of sucks. It must have broke during shipping. If you put them all together, though, this is the Ghost Train guy from one of the episodes of Rick and Morty. And if you look on the back of the box, oh, he's actually an exclusive. He's a 1 in 24 chance. There's 2 that are tied with him, and only 1 more that's more rare than him. But he's only 1 of 3 that's labeled exclusive. The Pickle Rick in the rat suit is 1 in 24 as well, but it's not exclusive. And the aliens that run the intergalactic police type thing, one of them is 1 in 24, but it's not exclusive. The only one more rare than this one is the exact alien that was in episode 1 of season 2 of Rick and Morty, where they're in the Shoney's and all the Szechuan sauce things came about. You guys should remember that episode. That exact alien is 1 in 72. So we got the second rarest one. It's too bad his head is having some problems staying on, but a little glue will fix that. Alright, I'm just going to start stacking stuff up here. I see some more Dragon Ball stuff. These are very similar to the Rick and Morty things, it looks like. They have Chinese writing on them. Basically, this one looks like a Goku figurine. And I have actually seen these figurines before. There's a couple more in there. I'm just going to set one of them up for you. There's no sense setting all 3 up, but this one is Vegeta. And I know I saw a third one, yep. And then we have one of Piccolo. And basically how they work is they each come with figurine, a stand, and a post. And this one's already assembled for us. So you put the post in the hole in their body, and then you put it in the stand so they can look like they're flying through the air, doing jump kicks and stuff. And Goku still has his tail on this one, so that's an older version of Goku. But the other one's set up pretty much the same, they just have different poses, but they have the stick and the stand, and that helps them stay in their pose. These will be collectible at some point too. Alright, I'm going to set a few things up here, just because I'm seriously running out of space. I didn't realize there was going to be so much in here. Oh, I just spotted another figurine. Okay, now this makes my day right here. This really makes my day. This is another Rick and Morty figurine. It's almost, like I said, those were like the Rick and Morty figurines that I showed you earlier. And well, this is another kind of like that. And this is, let's see, get the lighting good. It's Pickle Rick in a rat suit. So it's after he's already put the rat spinal column on him and started using the rat's body to move around. And this one's actually unopened, so that's very cool. I apologize if you couldn't see it completely. The front of it seems to have some smudging on it, but yeah, just Pickle Rick in rat suit. Okay, it looks like we have like 3 things left in here. One It's just a regular bouncy ball. I'll just stick that over here in one of the candles. And then we have a puzzle. Again, I doubt Chris Ramsey or Mr. Puzzle, who pretty much both have the monopoly on the puzzle content on YouTube. They're gonna probably never see this video, but if I get the name wrong, I'm sure they're gonna blast me for it. I believe it's Hanayama. Hanayama puzzles. They're known for these metal puzzles. And basically this one, it's got a ring on it, and both sides of the ring have grooves, so you kind of need to maneuver the maze to get the ring off of. I'll leave this till last because I know what this is. I've seen it before. Now this is actually a vape bottle. I know that because it's one of the flavors that I use. So, but it seems to be full of metal. Oh yes it is. Alright, well I'll tell you right now, Chris, Mr. Puzzle, if you ever see this, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to step on your toes a little bit because looking at all this, I have quite a lot of puzzling to do, and I'm probably going to put those in some future videos. These seem to be in various states of solved, unsolved, and solved but not put back together. Like they took them apart and couldn't get them back together, or they got them halfway undone and gave up, or just they're in various states. This first one is another Hanayama. It's called the Padlock, and basically you're supposed to separate it by moving these things around. This one is also from Hanayama, and please forgive me if I'm getting that name wrong. I believe it's called like the Lover's Heart or something like that. It's got a couple rings that are connected, and you got to disconnect them and then put it back together. None of these are considered solved until they're taken apart and put back together. This one is not a Hanayama puzzle. It looks like it's kind of a cheap, maybe dollar store puzzle. It's kind of like the twisted screw puzzle. You just need to separate the two links. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 puzzles right there. There's this thing, which I've actually seen this in the store. It's these two shapes, and you need to get them apart. Looks like somebody started doing it, but gave up on it. It's not in its starting position. But I know from looking at it in the store that this is a more difficult one. So we got 5 puzzles. This one looks really interesting. It almost looks old brass. It says NESW. Oh, northeast, southwest. So it's something to do with like the compass. It's got a little bit of free play. I'm not sure. I can hear a little pin in there. Maybe a few of them. Wait a minute. I think I can hear 3 or 4. I just want to try something real quick. No, I thought for sure. I thought for sure hearing all those pins and giving it a good spin would take it off, but I am sadly mistaken. Oh, no, I was not. There we go. It's apart. Normally, if you shake a puzzle like that, and you can hear a bunch of pins that are loose, retracting back and forth, you know you have to get them all in the same position, and the only way to do that is centrifugal force. So that's actually pretty crazy to solve that one right off the bat. So yeah, there's pins that go down back and forth. Trying to put it back together for you guys. That one's done. Yeah, there's one on the top and one on the bottom. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to turn this into a puzzle channel, but now it should go, if I'm careful, right back together. And if you give it a shake, then, yep, it's stuck now. So it won't come back apart. So we don't have to review that one in an upcoming video. So there's 6 puzzles. This one also looks like a Hanayama puzzle. Basically it's this triangle with these 2 dials on it, and it looks like somebody started to try to solve it, but they got one cap off and gave up, so I'll have to figure out how to get that back together. That's 7 puzzles, I think. And then I'm guessing what this is another Hanayama puzzle. I really can't tell because it's completely apart, but it has a sprocket, another sprocket, and then it has these 3 pieces basically that look like they have to somehow all combine into these sprockets to maybe make a cylinder or something like that. So that's 8 puzzles right there. So yeah, once again, Mr. Puzzle, Chris Ramsey, if you ever do see this video, then yeah, I'm going to be doing some puzzle videos because I wasn't expecting this out of the collector's box. Okay, so I believe everything but one fit in. That's really cool, really cool. And each of these puzzles run about $15 a piece, so let's do a little mental math on our fingers. So 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105, $120 just in Hanayama puzzles. So I'd say 120, there's about 150 in DVDs, that's 270, about 50 for this luggage, that's 320, plus all this other stuff. I know these cards sell for about 15 bucks a piece, so I've already made my money back, and there's still, looks like one more thing. And I saved this till last because this actually comes from the website Art of Play, and I had considered buying it at one point, but I didn't have the money for it. Basically, it's a whole box of brain teasers. So if you can see it like this, each one of these up here that's in its own little like matchbook of wooden matches is a different puzzle. Either metal or tanagram or just anything. Now down here you have 30 wooden matches that come with it, and over here you have 50 cards that challenge you to put the matchsticks in a certain shape, and then usually change the shape by moving just one matchstick or something like that, basically. So that's another And see, 60 puzzles right there. So we're at like 68, 69 puzzles. So yeah, we'll be doing some puzzle reviews. I believe that's it. Let's just see if we missed anything. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. I know we checked this one already, but just to be safe. No extra pockets. Nothing in there. And the inside, we've checked that side, that zipper. Oh, there actually is a zipper on this side with something in it. I can hear like a plastic bag. Okay, it's a plastic bag, and it's definitely got something in it. They put it in the most obscure spot. I was about to close it up and end the video, but looks like we got one more thing to open. It's like unwrapping a present. It's very exciting. Oh my god. It looks like they do currency, collectible currency as well, because I just pulled out a very large stack of $2 bills. It looks like we got 1970s, 2017, 2013, 2013 again. Mostly from 2013, 2017. So I'm guessing these are all just worth face value. Yeah, they all seem pretty much the same. Oh, here's some older ones. These ones are from 1976. Yeah, 1976. So there's a whole variety of ranges in there. That's real cash money too. These are real $2 bills. Very collectible. I mean, they might not be worth more than $2, but when they stop printing these someday, they will be. And if you can't wait till that day, then at least you got... Actually, let's find out how much we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So $62 in twos. Odd number, but I am definitely going to start a $2 bill collection now. I've never really been into collectible currency, coins or anything like that, but that's a hell of a good start. And it pays for a good chunk of this box. If we were to do a quick tally, like I said, the Hanayama puzzles would come to about 120. These knot cards would bring it up to a 135. The Art of Play box up here sells for like 25 or 35, so we're at like 150. This luggage is easily worth 50. We have about $130 worth of DVDs over there, so that, where were we? 50, 85, 150, 235, 285. So with just the Art of Play box at $35, and this at $50, $85, and $150 for the DVDs because they're box sets. That's $235, and then the $120 in Hanayama puzzles. That's my $350 right there, plus $62 in cash. That brings it to about $412, and that's not even counting the Dragon Ball Z figurines, the Tanagrams, the Rick and Morty figurines, these candles if they're worth anything, these plushies if they're worth anything, the Dragon Ball cups and socks, the fidget spinners. So I'd say I made at least a couple $100 over what I paid for this. So I'm going to give this mystery box 4 Grimclaws out of 5. The reason I didn't give it a 5 out of 5 is, well, one, I didn't get $1,000 worth of valuables. You know, I didn't completely high roll. But I did make a hefty profit of about a couple $100, and maybe even more when I look up these stuffed animals and figurines and stuff. But I got my money back just in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. I made my money back, and the rest of this is all profit. I really like how he put this in a plastic bag and shoved it in this secret zipper here, because I was literally almost ready to close it up and, you know, chuck it in my closet as an extra piece of luggage, and I never would have known this was there. So the packing could have been a little bit better. These are collectibles and everything was just kind of thrown in there, so that can degrade the quality. Not too happy about that, and that's also a reason it loses a star. Or not a star, a claw. So 4 Grimclaws for this mystery box. Overall, I'm quite impressed. And with that said, that's what we got. Like I said as well, you're gonna want to stay tuned because my next video will be the Great Vape review, not mods and tanks like this one, because there's just endless varieties of these ones. But all the grab and goes from the gas station. I grabbed just about every grab and go you could think of, from the old blue e-cigs that used to charge themselves in the self-charging pack, to the Mark 10s, all the way up to the new Juuls, the silver ones, and everything in between. We're going to do the Great Vape review. That'll be the next video, and then after that we'll be unboxing this. I know what's in this, but I haven't opened it yet. I want to unbox it with you guys, and it's killing me to wait, because trust me, you're going to want to see what's in here. So, let's set that back over there. I'm going to give a Grim Fist to all of the Grim Legion members. If you like this content, please like down bottom or at the end of the video when my face comes up, or go to my channel, like, subscribe. Like I said, if you want to win the video, if you want to win the phone that I'm recording on right now, the Asus Zenfone 5, then like, subscribe, hit the bell, and write a comment about why you would need the phone or would like the phone. And also, don't forget to put in the comments your vote on my beard. Either let it grow all the way through No Shave November into December, or have it be clean cut within the next week. It's completely up to you guys. So, with that said, we're gonna pick this up for a nice close-up as I get my big fat thumb on the camera. Grim Fist of the Legion. I hope we see more Legion members joining, and I will catch you next time.